Father, I've been measuring myself by the wrong standards, comparing myself to people who seem to have it all together, judging my worth by how much I accomplish, how I look, what I own, who notices me. And by those standards, I keep coming up short. I keep feeling like I'm not enough, not successful enough, not attractive enough, not talented enough, not interesting enough, not spiritual enough, just not enough. And I'm exhausted from trying to prove otherwise, from hustling for worthiness, from performing for approval, from trying to earn a value that apparently everyone else gets for free. God, I need you to remind me of something I've forgotten, or maybe never fully believed, that my worth isn't something I achieve, it's something you declared. Before I did anything right or wrong, before I succeeded or failed, before anyone applauded or criticized, you looked at me and said, "Mine, beloved, precious." Why is that so hard for me to accept? Why do I keep running back to the world's measuring stick when you've already told me I measure up, not because of what I do, but because of whose I am? I confess I've been living like my value depends on performance, like I have to earn my place at the table, like love is conditional and acceptance is something I have to work for. But that's not how your kingdom works, is it? Your love isn't a reward for good behavior. It's a gift I receive, not a wage I earn. Help me to see myself the way you see me. Not through the lens of my mistakes or my accomplishments, not through the distorted mirror of social media or society's impossible standards, but through your eyes, the eyes of a Father who delights in me simply because I'm His. You chose me before the foundation of the world. You knit me together intentionally, uniquely, purposefully. You don't make mistakes, which means I'm not a mistake. The things I see as flaws, imperfections, deficiencies, you see as part of the design, part of what makes me, me. I'm asking you to silence the voices that tell me I'm not enough, the critical inner voice that highlights every failure, the comparison trap that says I'm behind or less than, the shame that whispers I'm unworthy of love, the lie that my value is tied to my productivity or appearance or approval rating. Replace those lies with truth, your truth, that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, that I am loved with an everlasting love, that I am chosen, adopted, accepted in the beloved, that nothing can separate me from your love, not failure, not weakness, not imperfection. Free me from the exhausting need to prove myself, to constantly justify my existence, to earn my keep, to be impressive or flawless or exceptional just to feel like I matter. Help me rest in the reality that I already matter, not because of anything I've done, but because you say I do. Teach me to stop seeking validation from sources that were never meant to define me. Other people's opinions, likes and followers, career achievements, physical appearance. These things shift and change, but your assessment of my worth, that's unchanging, unshakable, eternal. I want to live from a place of secure identity instead of striving for it. To know deep in my bones that I am enough because you are enough in me. To stop white-knuckling my way through life, terrified that if I mess up, I'll lose my value. Help me to be kind to myself, to speak to myself the way you speak to me, with grace, with patience, with love. To give myself permission to be human, to fail without catastrophizing, to have bad days without concluding I'm a bad person. Show me how to celebrate who I am instead of constantly wishing I was someone else. To embrace my story, my personality, my quirks, my journey, not as things to apologize for, but as part of what makes me uniquely valuable. When I look in the mirror and the critical thoughts start flooding in, interrupt them. Remind me that I'm looking at someone you love, someone you delight in, someone worth dying for. If you thought I was worth that, who am I to argue? I'm releasing the need for everyone to like me, approve of me, or validate me. Not everyone will, and that's okay. Their rejection doesn't change my value. Their criticism doesn't define my worth. Your opinion is the only one that ultimately matters. Let this truth sink deeper than the lies ever did. I am loved. I am valued. I am enough. Not because I finally got it all right, but because you are good and your love makes me worthy. Help me believe it. Help me live like I believe it. Thank you for seeing value in me that I often can't see in myself. Thank you that your love isn't based on my perfection. Thank you that I can stop performing and just be. I am yours, and that's enough. Amen.